to just be like, cut all this shit. No. No. Okay, it's fine. It's just hair. Like, literally, it's just fucking hair. I don't know fucking hair. It's like, you know, so I'm gonna use some heat spray. I don't think I'm gonna do my makeup today. I've been really loving like my face lately. Just I feel really pretty with my makeup lately. Anyways, I don't know, but I just feel really pretty with my makeup lately, so I don't think I'm gonna do my makeup today. I haven't done my makeup since Sunday. I did like this deep cleansing mask, and I'm just kind of like, you know, it's just my face is just, I feel pretty right now. I feel really pretty with my makeup, but I need to do my hair because if I'm not gonna do my makeup, I at least need to have my hair done. Like, I don't wanna, you know, because then I feel ugly. No, I don't ever feel ugly. I feel pretty right now too.
Need your prescription refill? Capsule Pharmacy can fill and
fall in love with a highly awarded L certified by Lexus, a collection of pre-owned vehicles.
Get 0% APR financing on
This is my makeup
2018 or 2019
of the day.
NX.
Exclusively at your Lexus dealer.
A little tiny bit of mascara and some Vaseline and like lip liner. My makeup of the day. Wait, what? I was just watching a YouTube video and I just felt the need to just say something to like any younger girls. You know, I'm not old, but I feel throughout my years I have been put through and have put myself in a lot of situations where I just learned so much from, and if I can share some wisdom with anyone, I gladly will. Anyway, so I was watching this YouTube video right now, and this girl was talking about how this girl and this guy were talking about like relationship stuff, and she started talking about how she has her boyfriend's social medias, like his passwords, his passcode on his phone, his all that shit, location, all that stuff. So I mean, I'm not judging her in any way, shape, or form. I'm no one to judge anyone at all whatsoever. Like, it's really like not my place to ever judge anybody for whatever they do. But she was trying to justify why it's a good idea to have those things. And she's really, really young. So I totally understand it. I get it. I totally, totally get it. So she was trying to justify, like, feeling the need to be in control of her partner's actions, right? So by having, you know, social media passwords and passcodes and locations, etc., you're trying to control an outcome of what you possibly think might happen, right? And she is justifying it by saying, like, no, like, you need to be aware, blah, blah, blah. See, this is the thing. You can't control people. Even if you have their passwords, their passcodes, all that shit, they are going to cheat on you. They'll find a way, I promise you. Like, you can't control what other people, like, do. You can only control what you do. I have this quote written on my wall, and I'm going to read it to you guys because I feel like it's a good reminder to just have. You don't trust that someone is never going to betray you. You just trust that you will be able to handle it if they do. That you will be able to walk away. That's a massive key to it. Stop worrying about whether you can trust somebody else. Maybe you can't. We don't know. Only time will tell. Only time will tell if you can trust somebody. If you can trust somebody else. That is a pointless waste of your energy to worry about. Worry only about yourself. Like, please only worry about yourself. Like, I get it. Like, I totally understand that, like those, like, doing those things and having to feel like you need to do those things are because you want to feel safe. You want to feel comfort and security. And I get those. I totally and 100% get those. Like, I totally get doing extra thing, like doing something above and beyond of your control, out of your control, like something that's like so out of your control, which is somebody's actions, because that is so out of your control. You can't control what other people do. Like, you just can't. They're gonna do it. They'll find a way. I promise you. You can only control what you do. You can only control that if you find out that someone's being unloyal, betraying you in any way or in anything, you'll be strong enough to handle it and walk away and learn and grow from it. That's the best thing you can ever do for yourself. Like, I understand, like, the reason why I even got on here talking about this, because I see it. I'm like looking at this girl talk about it, and I see it. It's because she lacks security with herself. I can tell she's very insecure. Just by the way that she's like talking about herself and just a lot of things, you know? And I feel like that's what like probably goes into why she feels the need to be extra cautious with her boyfriend as far as like passwords and stuff, because she's very insecure about herself. And from what she's saying, like, her boyfriend has never given her a reason to really, you know, like, for her to really be extra untrustworthy towards him. But it's just one of those things where you're just really insecure. But like, you have to see the value that you have within yourself and what you could offer and bring people. Like, if you hold yourself to like the highest pedestal and you're like, when I love someone, I treat them with love, respect, I'm giving. You list all these qualities about yourself, right? You're like, wow, like, you're a fucking awesome person. Like, anybody would be extremely lucky to fucking have you, right? That's how you're supposed to like gas yourself and really be like, dude, like, I have this going on for myself. I'm this, I am beautiful, I am hot, I am sexy, I can do this, I can do that, I'm, you know, I'm loyal, I have morals, like, whatever the case is. Like, if you list all these things about yourself and you hold yourself to on a very high pedestal, like, when someone hurts you or they betray you, if anything, you should be like, I feel so sorry for you. Genuinely. I feel bad. Like, you lost me. Like, there's not a lot of people like me. And in this world, there's it's full of just people that are hurt and people that are just filled with just pain, that they need to hurt other people because they're filled with pain, because they hurt themselves. Like, when you find someone that is as rare as you, right? When you think of yourself in that form, you think like, damn, like, I feel bad for you. If anything, you're just like, I feel bad for you because you fumbled the bag. I'm just kidding, not fumbled, but you fumbled, you know? Like, you totally fucked up. And like, you really have to hold yourself to this really high standard and like on a pedestal, because like, you know, like who wouldn't want to be with you? And like, someone that like hurts you, like, all you can do is feel bad for them because they just totally ruined something amazing, you know, which is having you in their life. And I know it's hard to see it that way, because like, when you're really in love with someone, like genuinely, like when you really, really love them, you know, I know that like it's hard to like just walk away, you know, it's really hard to walk away. I get it, but like, you really, really have to hold yourself to a very, you really have to like value like yourself and be committed to yourself and be loyal to yourself and set your boundaries with people. That shit's not gonna fly with me like that, you know? Like, it's just, you really have to love yourself, basically, to put it on. Like, you really have to love yourself and have a really great relationship with yourself in order to be strong enough to walk away from situations like that. Also, understand that the way that people treat you is a reflection of how they treat themselves and love themselves. Like, you have no idea how much that has been like in my mind when I see people treat me some way, like, or anything. Like, I just feel like, aw, I feel bad for you. You clearly have some like something, like, you clearly don't love yourself and enough, or you don't love yourself. Like, you know, honestly, I'm just telling you guys, you can't stop someone from cheating. They're gonna do it if they want to. No passwords, no codes. There's no excuse. Like, you can't justify that. There's just no justifying the fact that you feel the need to have someone shit like their fucking passwords and passcodes and locations. There's no justifying it. Like, there's just no way you can justify that and putting so much energy into that, because like, they're gonna do what they want to do. And if they already did something to you, like they cheated on you, and you still stay with them, what does that say about you? Like, ask yourself, what does that say about you? Like, ask yourself that question. I know it's harder than this. I know that like, there's people that are in very abusive relationships where it's like physical, and I've never been in a situation like that, and I can't really speak for that because I don't know what it's like to be in something like that. But like, I'm just saying, like, that's like a whole nother level of like, you know, that's a whole nother thing. But I'm just saying, as far as like hearing this young lady talk about justifying why she feels like the need to have her boyfriend's passcodes and passwords, and there's no justifying it. You can't control what your partner is gonna do. He's gonna do it. If you have that shit, I promise you, like, no amount of like control that you feel that you need to have with like passwords and stuff is gonna stop him or her from cheating on you. It's just not. You have to really go into shit hoping that everyone that comes into your life comes in with good intentions. That's all you can hope, that everyone has good intentions, and that, you know, and unfortunately you just have to accept that pain is just a part of life. I feel like we have to start accepting the pain, you know, and just kind of like let it pass through, and, you know, work on it, or like try to heal from the pain instead of trying to hide from it, instead of being scared of it. Welcome it and be like, make it your bitch, make pain your bitch. Like, you're my bitch, okay? Like, okay, I'm hurting right now, but guess what? I'm gonna let myself feel it. I'm gonna let myself process it, and I'm gonna release it, and I'm gonna fucking grow from it. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. Like, we spend so much of our time trying to hide and trying to avoid fear that it causes anxiety. It causes all these things when we can just sit in our pain and like swim in it for a bit and just kind of like feel it, release it, let it go, and grow from it. Like, that's the way that I see things. Like, I don't try to deprive myself from any emotion anymore. Anything that I feel, I let myself feel it. I write it down in my journal. That's literally something that's helped me so much, is write my feelings down in a journal to release them and just kind of like let them go and just kind of like learn from it and grow from it and be a better person. I mean, it's just, we have to accept it. Like, we can't avoid pain. It's just a part of life. Pain, happiness, all these emotions are just a part of our life. We just have to accept it, and we just kind of have to learn to just deal with them as time goes by. You know, the older that we get, the younger you, whatever, like, you just have to learn to just kind of like master them. It takes a while, but we all get there. I mean, it's never ending, but it's just life. And we just have to accept it. And we have to accept the fact that there's amazing people that come into our life, and there's also some really fucked up people that come into our lives. And we have to ask ourselves, like, what is it that I have to learn from this? What do I have to learn from this? What is this person teaching me? Why am I, like, you know? Anyways, I know this kind of went like a full rant, but my camera's